Visibox 2.1. Let's see the new features. So we've got some new features in Visibox 2.1. I want to go through them pretty quickly for you and show you the new things that it does, because, cool, but I get excited about these things. So in the past, we had the ability to add background images to a Visibox project. That would be, a logo or some sort of a background kind of thing that you wanted to come up between songs. When you stop Visibox, your logo would come up. You now have the ability to add a clip as a background, which means that you could, for instance, let's bring up, take a video, and if you just drag it to the output window, it will add it as a background clip. You can right-click and remove it or replace it. You also have options. Let's say I wanted this one to go slower. I can adjust the speed, maybe down, and now I've got this slow motion reel-to-reel player that plays between songs. So if I play a clip, I play another clip, and then I stop, it goes back to the reel-to-reel player. So go full screen here, and it's going to show up there. I hit play, and we do our things. And yeah, so new feature is the ability to just use a video as your background. I have another video where I talk about creating a virtual band, and I put up just the band kind of milling around as the background video, and it's really pretty cool. Obviously there are any number of different things that you can do with it. Another great feature now is the ability to multiple select. You can just drag and you draw a little rectangular marquee around things. You can right click and you can delete them all at once or duplicate them all at once. You can also set different settings for them. Depends on if they're all video files or all image files, or if they're mixed. You can kind of do different things dependent on that. But it will kind of find the common denominator between the different clips and give you options for those. But simply put, you can drag multiple things around. If you hold down the Shift key, it will select more. If you hold down the Option key or the Alt key on Windows, it will deselect. If you hold down the Command key or the I think it's the Control key on Windows, you can select things individually, and just you can move them all around. You can edit them all at once. You could adjust the speed of all of them at once if you wanted. But it's just a great time saver when you're working with a lot of different clips in Visibox and you want to move things around, duplicate them, and stuff like that. So yeah, new feature. Another new feature is the ability to choose between mono and stereo output. Lots of times if you're performing at a club with sort of a random PA system, you don't know whether it's going to be mono or stereo. You don't know if you're going to be able to even get a stereo feed out of your computer. If you spend a lot of time putting together stereo backing tracks where lots of things happen right and left, and someone just takes the left, the sound person just takes the left channel, they're missing out on everything that's in the right. So we now have the ability under preferences here to choose mono audio output, and Visibox will output in mono, even if it's stereo or higher multi-track files. It'll mix everything down to a mono track, a stereo track that is in mono. That makes sense. So a dual mono for those of you that care about those kinds of things. The other new feature is that for new songs, I'll create a new song here. It's called Magnetic Launchpad, apparently. If you drag in a video that contains an audio track and it is the only clip in the song, then that audio will show up as the waveform for the song. kind of makes more sense when you're feeling it than me explaining it. You always have the ability to drag in an audio file and to use as the song audio, and that you see the waveform for those here. That's with multiple clips. You can switch between the clips, and that audio will continue to play. I'll show you here. So here we're hearing the audio now, and as I switch, that's the way it used to work. But the way that it works now is if you've got a video that contains audio, contains an audio track, you can see that audio playing when that's the only clip in the song. Again, makes more sense when you're using it. If you had multiple clips, that waveform will stop because we don't know what we're listening to at any given time. But this is a nice feature if you're using video backing tracks for your sets. You can see the audio as it goes. There you go. New features in Visibox 2.1. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, do that now. Also click the bell icon and we'll notify you when new videos come out. We've got a lot more stuff about Visibox and audio visualization stuff in general on this channel. So subscribe, like, comment, all those kinds of things. And if you're watching this video and you haven't used Visibox before, you should know there's a free 14-day trial. You can download it, try it for yourself. Just visit spaceage.tv and click download, Mac or Windows.